Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're going to do another episode of our gameplay review where basically I review some of your gameplay from my Discord channel. So in my Discord, there's a gameplay review spot. They post links of gameplay, and we go through a period of someone's gameplay every day to start my stream during the weekdays. So this is Shmuff's gameplay. We're going to review him. He's in Division 4. If there's any lag in the video and whatnot, I'm sorry guys. The update to Windows really messed up Streamlabs, so I apologize on that. There shouldn't be too much, but just in case, I do apologize. So let me know what you think in the comment section down below if you want me to keep posting these to YouTube. I know a lot of people in my Twitch chat really enjoyed it. Even if it's not your own gameplay, it shows a lot of tendencies and things that a lot of players kind of in your same skill level, and even if you're not, kind of do. So let's get into today's video of their gameplay review. All right, we'll get into Shmuffalonia's gameplay here as we do our first gameplay review of the week. All right, Shmuff is in using... Oh, I'm getting trolled here. He's using the Anaheim Ducks logo and jerseys. Actually, first, Shmuff, what division are you in, by the way? Oh my goodness! Look at the kid go! Okay, great play, bro. Look at this! D4? Okay. Tell me you make him watch the replay. Okay, first of all, first gameplay tip. Don't be toxic. Oh my goodness, what a play. Wow, Shmuff toxic. Alright. Alright, so let's go back here, guys, to the zone entry. Like I said, we don't have to just go over things that are bad. Watch what Shmuff does here. This is a good idea. So, yeah, this guy has one passing play that he's going to do. He's going to send it, and we just walk over. And, you know, Shmuff just immediately, you know, has the pressure. You always want to pressure immediately as soon as the guys get across the line as possible. This will stop time on attack. I mean, the less time on attack against doesn't necessarily mean you're the better player. It means you have to play less defense, which is fantastic. So, Shmuff with a good, you know, hit right there. Use the body. Causes a 2-on-1. I probably would have held it here a little bit longer. Let's see. Actually, no, he pressures you. That guy plays really good defense on you there. Because he makes you slow down. I like the point shot. That's good. Okay, so far so good from Shmuffalo. Jordo, what's going on, dude? Okay, so right here, let's see. Okay, so right here, this is you're playing really hard defense, right? The problem is you want to be softer on the sticks down here. So, guys, when it's a 2-on-1, something like that, and he doesn't have a step on you, so like this situation right here, right, where Shmuff basically is stride for stride with him, like 99% of the time what's going to happen is this guy's going to stop up to try and get you to overskate, especially if he has someone backdoor, right? So, right here, he stops up, and he goes for the bump. That's what's happening right here. He goes to touch his shoulder. He goes, hey, I need you to chill. All right, but this guy just curls back, right? And because Shmuff's so hard on the stick skating back, that's going down. So what you want to do here is almost go left and right, and I mean, to be honest, almost let go of the left stick. Again, when you're defending these kind of plays and you're stride for stride right near the goal line, you want to just be really soft on the stick because, like I said, more often than not, what's going to happen here is he's going to turn back. This guy has there's very little chance that this guy's going to go behind the net and keep going down because that really doesn't set you up a play at all. If they're going to go behind the net, it's going to happen around the boards when they come down. So, again, and then the problem here is you switch and you immediately attack the puck carrier when now you're just stuck in no man's land. So on that switch, what you want to do is go to the backdoor player. And that's a nice goal by him, to be honest with you. Let's take a look at your zone entries. You got to work on the face-off, too. Okay, something that this is actually a good thing I want to highlight. Again, guys, get in the habit of making a move when you pass up the ice when you're on a rush. Do a move right when you receive a pass when there's a player near you. So you're going to see up here, Shmup is going to pass it up to this guy, and he's got a guy right here immediately. If you deke or hold the forehand or backhand deke immediately when you receive a pass, you'll draw a penalty far more often because their first instinct is going to be to hit R1, and you'll draw a penalty far more often if you're in a deke animation. So all you've got to do, he does a deke, a one-touch deke. You can just hold the backhand or forehand. So see right here, he's going to be pressured immediately, and he immediately dekes, which is a good, and that guy just narrowly missed a penalty because he hit R1, and now he's into the zone, which is nice. All right, I like it. I like it. The one thing when taking one-timers, guys, don't just blindly, because the one-timer's open, take it. So on this play right here, let's take a look. We'll break it down a little bit further. So he goes back to the point, which is fine. So by the time he passes, he has got 1, 2, 3, 4 guys basically in the way. There's very little chance that that is going to get through at all. Like, there's almost no chance. So what you want to do is either hold it with this guy until something opens up, or come back over to the right and start the cycle again. Because what happens here, when you guys just take blind point shots, when you just start ripping them from everywhere, getting shots on goal is obviously a nice tactic. I mean, Junior Pens does it better than anyone. But the thing that he does well is that he makes sure that the shots get through, because all you're doing here is basically giving up possession. Yeah, see, like, there's nowhere that's going to go, but look at all this space. Like, you could have just held on to the puck and skated in and started the behind-the-net cycle. So just be careful on that. Just because the one-timer at the point is open does not mean that you should be taking it. When this pass is getting made, you need to just take a glance. If there is more than one guy in the way, then you want to make sure that you don't take it. He's looking back door here. All right, so that's a better one. That's a better chance right there. Bad turnover. Okay, yeah. So just from what I'm seeing here so far, you're really just trying to basically make a shot and shoot. You're not cycling at all. You're saying in chat right now, you're not cycling at all. So, like, in this instance right here, you've got a guy on a backhand, basically, and you're just trying to get it towards the net. Like, Lafleur, there's nothing Lafleur is going to be able to do with that shot, right? What you want to do is start working behind the net. People get really uncomfortable once you get behind the net because they have to chase you. It basically forces them to pull somebody out of position, right? So what you want to do is, if you haven't watched my video on the behind the net and cycling and whatnot, just go watch that. I detail it a lot. But what you want to do is basically just keep rotating around, okay? And then that's eventually going to open up a backdoor play, or you're going to get them to pressure you, and then you can go back to the point with something out in the slot that's a little bit better, or a little bit more open. I like your players switching. Okay, perfect zone entry, like in the neutral zone, guys. So again, Shmups in Div 4. So again, just for anyone that's watching that's in Division 4 in that middle range, this is a really good zone entry. So it's a lot of quick passing. He's a 1-on-1 right here. He's already got a 3-on-2, right? Or basically 2 mini 2-on-1s. So he passes it off, and now instead of just hitting this guy in stride, which he probably could have, but this guy might have it covered, he just keeps driving wide. And now look at all this time and space. That's an easy zone entry. Just zone entries are one of the most important things, guys. Denying them and getting into the zone. So making sure you go left and right when someone's trying to defend you at the line, super important. Also of note, when you go left and right and you're dragging your players, the AI on the defensive side will start to switch, and it's really, really difficult to defend because the AI just does a stupid move every time that you make them switch here. All right, I'm hoping you don't just fire this on the net. Okay, good. All right, so you set up the cycle. Okay. All right, so again, it looks to me like you're just trying to find the point shot here. So yeah, you definitely need to be more comfortable with cycling, because right here, he's basically just playing a pass. He's got his back to you, he's vision controlling here. All you've got to do is just start going down behind the net, okay? And again, when you go behind the net and come out in front, but right here, you almost get picked up. There's no reason to go back to the point here because, again, multiple guys in front. And right here, you're just narrowly escaping a turnover, and that's not where you want it. Great player switching, though. I like that play. That was a nice little reverse there. You got to work on the draw. I'll have a face-off video coming out this week, hopefully, guys. Again, your first instinct is to always go to the point. Dangerous thing to do, especially because I think you have the 2-3 set up. And, again, it's a little bit more aggressive, so you could get caught up. Like, I mean, I guess there wasn't really much. You're trying to go far side. There was that defenseman there. Your turnovers, though, you're really aggressive in the offensive zone. Okay, so right here, this is something that I've started to work on. When you get a lot of people, so all you're doing is paying attention. You can literally see where you're looking at, right? So you're just paying attention to this guy. You're completely ignoring him, okay? So you pressure him and the puck gets off to him, all right? He set up a 2-on-1. What you want to do in that instance, if you're not going to catch him, okay, we'll watch it again. Like, it's a 50-50 battle here, but what I would have done, like, immediately is switch to this back guy up here or over here, or even this guy, doesn't matter, and just start beelining down, because now what you've set up is a 2-on-1, basically, right? And that's the worst. And then, to further make that point, or to further make it a worse situation, right, you immediately rush the puck carrier. So you're just a little too aggressive when defending the rush, and what happens there is you get a lot of 2-on-1s and breakaways again, so you got to be careful. So what you want to do here, select this player, right, and then you need to bring him down, and you need to force your guy to either make a move at the net or pass it back door, but you're going to take away one of those when you do that. But you go right down here, and if this guy just got that pass over, I mean, that was a perfect lane to the net, and he still does get it through. You're really aggressive in the defensive zone, which isn't a bad thing. It's just when you start getting up in the higher divisions, it's going to pull you out of position quite a bit. I like that cycle. Yeah, see, so what I think you need to start doing on the rush is you're basically selecting the closest guy to you and ignoring any play. You're just literally focusing on the puck, which again is okay in the middle divisions, because aggressiveness, a lot of players in that middle range, they can't handle the pressure. So you're going to have some success with that, but what's going to happen is when you play a guy that's a little bit higher up, they're going to hold on to the puck a little bit more, and you're going to have a lot more wide open breakaways and whatnot. So like, let's take this example right here. When we get out of the zone, I'll show you. Okay, so your first instincts here, right, is to take that guy and immediately pressure, but now you've left him wide open. And then you do the same thing when you switch again. That was a good poke check. But you want to make sure that first one, when you're just beelining to it, bring it back into the zone and skate with him a little bit. All right, you want to make sure that the thing that you want to start getting into the habit of is making them look at their first read and see that it's covered, and then go to their second read. And by that time, because they're not staring at the puck and they have to look off that first pass, you're going to be able to either your AI is going to be able to take the puck away, or you're going to be able to actually pressure them because they have nowhere to go. See, like that right there, dude. You took your defenseman and you said, I'm going to go get this guy. No way. No chance here. You just got to be more patient, man. Because, like, there's no way. Like, what you want to do is you can select Darlene. That's fine. I'd honestly try and select one of these guys and bring them back. But now, like, yeah, he just has to wait a half second, and now he's got a 2-on-1, basically. Now, you play that well because you're so aggressive. But again, another 2-on-1. So you have Dahlin selected, and look where you are, right? You just got to be more positionally aware. So when you have a player selected, guys, make sure you know where they should be. Dahlin right here in this instance needs to be down here. His job is the bottom right hand of the zone. This guy, essentially, the right-handed spot. So now you've got him out of position, so now Lemieux's got to try and cover him, but this point's open. And again, you just run right at him, which I guess in this situation wasn't the worst situation, or worst turnout. I think the aggressiveness is good. You just got to be careful when you do it. There's times when you should do it, and times when you shouldn't. And you really got to work on the draw. I don't know if you were trying to slap it down the ice there, or that was just a misclick. That's a great zone entry, left and right. You got to work on the forehand, backhand, and tight. Bang, that's a perfect goal. That's a great goal. Yo, right there. Dude, this is mind-boggling. Right there, you do what I'm talking about. Watch. Lafleur's job is to defend this guy, so you're slowly covering this guy. Then you select Carlson, and you actually play to where Carlson is supposed to be, which is this guy. Like, that's a great job. Look at, and now he has nowhere to go. You take away his read because that was played perfectly. You need to do that more often. Just be aware of what player you have selected on your team and where they should go. Stick lift beats forehand straight back. Again, so you start out with the right play. You curl back with line A to go over here. That's a great, so that's a great, I really like your neutral zone entries that you get actually in the zone. Big hit, that's a nice hit. Great job, man. Honestly, I think that you've got a lot of like good concepts in the game that are really good. I think that what you need to work on is in the offensive zone, start to practice the behind the net. So even if you think that a wide open one-timer from the point is open, don't necessarily take it, because if there's more guys in front of the net, you need to get into the habit of looking right before you shoot. Doesn't have to be, you don't have to stare at it, but make sure you look before you shoot. So get comfortable by going down behind the net and just start cycling around. Look at what the players do when you do it, and then you'll get a little more comfortable, because your TOA is going to go through the roof and you won't have to defend nearly as much. Then on the rush, make sure you stop just running right at the guy with the puck with whoever is closest. You want to make sure that if you're going to do that, it doesn't pull you out of position, because there was a number of times there where you gave up a 2-on-1 or almost a breakaway because you're pulling your defenseman way over. So just be careful. What I do, guys, it's like on defense on the rush there, you can see that he's staring at the guy with the puck. He's just looking at the guy with the puck. You need to just take a half second, a split second to look and see what else is developing. It doesn't have to be a lot, but once you have a little glimpse of it, then you can get a better determination if you should just run at the guy or just play a little bit more passively to wait for your defense to come back. So guys, that's going to do it for this episode of Gameplay Review. Let me know what you think in the comments section down below, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one.